I got
Pockets.
I got
Pockets.
oh, in different
Pockets.
cold
Pockets.
codes. Oh, oh.
I'm real happy to be on this date with you, Samantha.
Thanks. I'm so excited to be out with you too, Ronnie. Hi, y'all ready to order?
Samantha, are you ready to order?
Oh yeah, I can order. May we please have 2 chocolate milkshakes and 2 orders of fries? Okay, 2 french fries and 2 chocolate shakes. That sounds delicious. Now, I have to ask y'all, and I hope you don't think I'm overstepping my bounds, but are you 2 on a first date?
Yes, ma'am, we are on our first date.
Oh, I knew it. I told the girls. I said, I think they're on a first date. That is so nice. I am so honored to be waiting on you for your very first date. And Sugars, I'm going to go put a very special song on the jukebox for you.
Oh my God, that would be so awesome. Thank you. I wonder what song she's going to play. You know, I've never asked you, but do you have a favorite song?
Oh, wow, gosh, that's totally a hard question. But if I had to choose, I would say This Magic Moment by Benny King and the Drifters, for sure.
Freak yeah, I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs too. I swear.
Oh my God, no way. Are you serious?
I'm serious. I play that record all the time in my room. They just don't make music like they used to, man.
It's so true.
So anyway, tell me some more stuff about you.
No way.
Oh, that's weird, man. Freak yeah. I got goosebumps on my arms.
Cheers to this magic moment, Ronnie. I have always loved this song. If there is a lesson to be learned today, y'all, it is that you cannot give up on love. I said never. I said never, ever. I said never, never.
My best friend Brenda and I, we love a good treasure hunt. We love a good flea market, thrift store, consignment shop, estate sale, you name it, hon. So this past Saturday, Brenda and I had a game plan that we were going to hit up all the yard sales in town. But we were going to start with this one house. The thing is a mansion, and it's owned by the wealthiest people in town. They were having a yard sale. So I pick up Brenda, we got some Dunkin' Donuts coffees, and we are ready. We get there before the place has even started putting stuff out. I mean, you wouldn't believe the amount of high-end furniture, bags, jewelry, lamps that they were basically giving away for free. Now, out of everything we got that day, I was so excited about this maroon leather Lord & Taylor bag. I get home, and I open the bag, and you're never going to believe what was in there. There's false teeth in it.
You are going to guess what Y2K songs-ish I'm referring to. The lyrics have been rewritten Shakespearean style. All right? Here we go. Song number 1.
I would like to apologize in advance for this accent. She bore the weight of a carriage vast, vast. Thighs to make one gasp, gasp. Through all the night, let us prolong. Reveal thy guise, thy maidens. Thong. Last word kind of gave that one away.
For the weight of a carrot, vast, vast, thighs to make one gasp, gasp.
Song number 2.
Lo, the air doth grow most fervent. Thus doth thy garments all mine own heat doth rise. I long to shed my attire. You know, I bet this is exactly what my 9th grade teacher thought that I would be doing with my knowledge of Shakespearean literature.
The air doth grow most fervent. Thus doth thy garments all my own heat doth rise. I want to shed my tire.
Just what your government dollars paid for. Mom.
Song number 3.
If thou wouldst be my paramour, thy must befriend my kin. Let our bond endure, for friendship knows no end.
If thou wouldst be my paramour, thou must befriend my kin.
Because I know all good questions. This was $7 at Walmart. Super cute, right?
Her thighs, 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 thighs.
Chad. King Chad. There's no other way to tell you this. This is a perm gone bad. Now, what those other stylists did, I don't know. But we're going to fix that. Honey, baby, sweetie, lollipop and gumdrop. I'm going to pump up your chair. No walk-ins, I'm double booked, honey. Honey, did you bring in a picture? It's great, give it to me. Were you cast in a horror film? Then I'm going to have to decline. When you get your hands on by me, you're walking around with my signature on your head. I have a reputation to protect. Steph, I'll take an ice cold tab. Yes, that is correct. I'll take a tab. Are we doing any facial waxing today? Now let me turn you around, honey. What do you think? You do look good. I do good work. Honey, turn your head. Now to the other side. Head down. Now look up. Honey, if Roberta Jones calls, I'm booked. Cause I'm a toddler. A tantrum throwing baller. Scream, kick, bite, and holler. Think you can stop me? Why bother? The drama. I'm a toddler. Okay, what are we doing today? Did you bring a picture? Give it to me. Okay, I mean, I'm not David Copperfield, but I'll try my best. I don't think you're going to be happy with this. I would really recommend a cut today. You got all kinds of split ends. He took me to Sizzler. We had a nice time, but look, I mean, he's very jocular, and I'm not going to spend my Sundays watching football. I don't care about the Jets. I don't care about the Bills. I don't eat chicken wings. No, thank you. Please stop moving. Oh, I don't like her. She's not allowed in my shop. Is there a reason why you want a crew cut? Are we joining the military, or? I said, I don't like the attitude. I want you to take the rest of the day off. Who cut your hair last? I think we got to put on a toner. Come into my shop acting like that. Are we plucking, waxing, shaving? I just bought the best hot wax hand treatment for the salon. You ought to try it. Do you like the link?
The new year is here, which means we're about to be inundated with weight loss, diet, and exercise advertisements. I have a complex relationship and history with food and diet and exercise, so I really don't want to see these. They're just not fun for me. If you would like to see less of these on Instagram, let me show you a trick.
So from your Instagram profile, you want to click the 3 lines and then settings and then ads, then add topics. Here we will type in the word weight. This is going to get us a few that we can turn off. The first one being fitness and exercise. You want to change from no preference to show less ads about this topic. I also did weightlifting exercise equipment as well as diets and meal planning services. I also have anxiety and depression, and I don't really want to be reminded about it while I'm just trying to scroll social media. So I also turned off mental health. And then when you go back to the previous page, it will show you all of the categories you turned off. If you feel like this could help somebody, feel free to share.
Hey, Rachel, guess what? Oh no, you look sad. What's wrong?
I am seriously so upset right now. I'm so upset right now. I'm so upset right now. Okay, so listen. I was sitting in social studies class and I was talking to Sarah and she was like, oh, hey, did you see that The Craft is playing at the movie theater? And I was like, yeah, Tina and I are going this weekend. And she's like, oh, awesome. And then Travis butts in and he's like, oh, what do you think? You're like a witch because you wear a mood ring? You're such a poser. And I was like, excuse me, the guy who wears Vans and doesn't even skate. I was like, you are a poser to the max. And he was like, you know what? You're just annoying and so fake. And I was like, you're so fake. And I was like, why do you even have to pick on me? I don't even know you other than I have to sit in class with you. And by the way you smell, why don't you wear some deodorant? It is not okay to talk to you like that. He better watch his back. No, I'm just sick of everyone. I am so sorry, Rachel. Don't listen to anything he says. He's a loser and you're the most amazing person in the world. You're right. Did you bring your lunch?
Yeah, my mom let me take one of her lean cuisines, fettuccine alfredo. 4 days strong vegetarian. What did you bring?
5 days strong going vegetarian. I brought tofu. Tastes better than it smells.
Oh, hey, Rachel, guess what? I got this Mazzy shirt at Virgin Megastore over the weekend.
Oh, nice. Look what I got. Lime green nail polish.
Oh, nice. I love it.
Oh my God, there he is.
Don't even try to step, Travis. You gotta save all your energy to get back to Loserville.
Are we here? Are we here? Are we here? Mama! Mama, are we here?
We are not here yet.
I hear it.
Nope.
I hear it.
Mm-mm.
I hear it.
We're not.
I hear it.
Almost.
I hear it. 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 I hear it.
If you're not sure how to spend your kids' spring break, you could all cram into a car and drive an amount of hours that sounds manageable at first and turns out to be a strange form of torture. All to spend wild amounts of money on things they don't want to do. Or you could switch to spring break mode and take them to main event for $18.99, all you can play.
Yeah.
Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, you guys notice anything different about me?
You're wearing headphones.
Yeah, I'm wearing headphones because I got a Walkman. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My babysitter Samantha gave it to me when she got a new one. And guess what else? I got 2 cassette tapes. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My Aunt Deb gave them to me. This one is The Cars, which I really love, but this one is my favorite. She told me it was a mixtape she made in 1984. It's got Prince, Simple Minds, Bruce Springsteen, Duran Duran. It's got Madonna, Cyndi Lauper, The Scorpions, Van Halen, Eurythmics, Hall & Oates, and Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm gonna be rocking out to these over spring break. Here guys, pass them around if you want to take a better look. Here, Steven, check out this tape by The Cars. If you ever get your hands on one, I would really recommend you listen to Just What I Needed.
Okay, guys, now before we go trick-or-treating, it's very confusing out there. Luckily, your mom came prepared. I don't want you to be disappointed with the candy you get just as much as I don't want to be disappointed with the candy I steal. Here we go. Dots. More like knots. You will be picking these off of your teeth for the next year, and we don't have dental insurance right now, so it's a hard pass. See previous note. Meh. Look, if you want to eat chalk, we've got some out back. They're gonna lure you in with the promise of creamy chocolate and then give you a mouthful of disgusting coconut. They are betrayal in candy bar form. No. This is tricky, because they're either amazing or they're from 4 Halloweens ago, so I'll leave that to your discretion. Please limit to 10. Oh, and real quick while we're here,
The butterfly, that's old. Let me see the Tootsie Roll.
you better be prepared for that every time you eat one of these. Now, I think a Whopper is a great candy palate cleanser, and you can eat 500 of them without feeling bad. They're the salad of candies. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna take all the pink and red ones. Now, if you see this, you're gonna use those sticky little hands to grab as many as you can. You may be small, but you're fast. I've seen you with the dog food. We do not discriminate in this house. We are an M&M diverse household. Mama will break off a piece of that. This is an underrated candy bar, and we're gonna use that to our advantage. Stock up. Get them all. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, give me those little ears. This is the nectar of Halloween. Look, there's a lot going on. There's scary ghosts and dogs and you're, knocking on strangers' doors, which is kind of weird. When in doubt, orange out. Let's say it together. When in doubt, orange out. There you go. All right, you got it. Let's go.
I am now officially a director. I've been coaching my client Caroline for her upcoming Dolly Parton lookalike contest. We had our first rehearsal the other day. She needs some work, but I told her, I said, if you want to win this thing, it's not enough to look like Dolly. You gotta work from the inside out. Then she says, Donna, well, whatever do you mean? I says, well, I am gonna introduce you to a little something called method acting. I said, first of all, we're gonna watch her movie. We're gonna listen to her interviews. We're gonna study the way she talks, the way she moves, how she holds her posture. So the other night we watched 9 to 5, classic, 1980, Lily Tomlin, Dolly Parton, of course, Dabney Coleman. Oh my God, that man is gorgeous and hysterical. Jane Fonda. It's an all-star cast. It is an absolute masterclass in acting. And look, I told her, I said, if you think about what method acting is, it is believing so strongly in your circumstances that you become that person that you are portraying. I said, so what if you believe in the circumstances that you are going to win this thing? I said, when you're in my rehearsal room, I don't want to hear about her or this one or that one or what they're wearing or what they're performing. Forget about them. We're talking about you. I want you to believe so strongly in yourself that it frightens the hell out of other people. And then we're going to win this contest. Honey, baby, sweetie, I'm going to pump up the chair. Last night, Phil and I had a date, but when he came to my house to pick me up, he asked if he could come inside, said we needed to talk about it. And right away in my heart, I knew what he wanted to talk about. I said, okay, here we go. I said, Phil, can I get you a glass of Crystal Light or Lipton's iced tea? He said, no, I think we ought to just rip the Band-Aid right off. He says, Deb, we've been having a real good time. We've been dating now 7 months. He said, but I think it's time we had to talk. I said the talk, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I felt this coming. He says, yeah, I just thought that with the holidays coming up and party invites, it was important that we just made this decision now. I said, right, no, I understand. It's good to have the talk. And he was still wearing his Domino's pizza uniform. He came to my house straight from work. And he took off his cap and he put it on the coffee table and he put his hands through his hair and he sighed and he said, Deb, whose house we going to for Thanksgiving? Are we getting a real tree or a fake one? And who the heck are we dressing up as for Halloween? I said, hun, I don't know. I was thinking Axel and Slash, Morticia and Gomez. I said, the possibilities are endless, hon.
Oh, honey, you are my best work yet. Are you ready for your big reveal? Now let me turn you around and, honey, what do you think? Gail, get MTV on the phone, honey. Molly Ringwald might have been pretty in pink, but my daughter's stunning in pinkish purple. Mom, I love it. Now look at me. I want you to go have fun, have the time of your life, and you remember how powerful you are, how incredibly beautiful you are, and how you can do anything. Now I have a surprise for you, Deb. I put in a call to Mustang Deb. She's gonna let you borrow her Mustang to go to the dance. No way. Are you serious? You got more than one fairy godmother, hon. Now, you are not to go over the speed limit. This here is the keys to the Mustang. She's out back. Now, I gassed her up. I took her through the car wash, but she turns into a pumpkin at midnight. Thanks, Deb. You look gorgeous, hon. And one more thing, the earrings. Oh, I know. I'm wearing these freedom feathers to remind me that I am wild and free. Don't watch me cry. Watch me fly. My allergies are acting up. Gail, Diet Coke stat. Honey, keep dreaming.
Hello? Hey, Samantha, what are you doing? Oh, well, actually, I'm babysitting the next door neighbor's kid, so I can't talk long, but what's up? Oh, you know, just slinging Diet Cokes and sweeping grody hair. Donna is totally on a warpath. I think she's more parad. I'm just getting off, okay? Anyway, I was calling to see if you wanted to go to the mall with me later, and then we could go see the late showing of Nightmare on Elm Street 4. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, okay. Well, I have to watch her until 6, so when I'm done, I'll come to the salon and pick you up. Donna, I'm making an appointment for the business. Okay, Samantha, I'll see you tonight for the scary movie. Cool, I'll see you later tonight. Bye, Steph. Bye.
Stat, Diet Coke, stat.
So, what do you want to do?
Oh, well, I was thinking that maybe we could play Truth or Dare.
Oh, truth or dare? Okay, sure. Okay, Samantha, truth or dare? Truth. Samantha, do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend. Really? Yeah. Oh. His name is Joey. Joey? Yeah, Joey from New Kids on the Block. Oh, wow, he's really famous, isn't he? Hey, Samantha, look what I brought. Oh, a magic 8-ball. Cool. Will Samantha get a boyfriend? Without a doubt. Hey, maybe when you get a boyfriend, me, you, your boyfriend, and my boyfriend Joey from New Kids on the Block can go on a double date. A double date sounds really fun, Tina. Maybe we could go like to the roller skating ring or Pizza Hut, or maybe we could go get some ice cream. Yeah, that'd be cool. Will my mom let me dress up as Madonna for Halloween? Hey, Marty McFly, Mustang Deb, I need an emergency pickup here in the year 2023. Gas up the DeLorean, hon, because there's a lot of people that want to go back to the 80s. What's wrong? I'll tell you what's wrong, Marty, okay? Now, we know the 80s aren't perfect, but they got this thing called AI, and it's taking everything over. They even have this thing called the internet where people are going on and they're acting like they're robots. Yeah, they're acting like the robots so they can make some money. I mean, what kind of world are we living in where the people who are real are acting like friggin' robots to make $1? Yeah, the people are paying too. And I'm telling you, I'm even thinking about it because times are tough. Now look, hon, I'm going to gather everybody up and we're going to meet you in the parking lot of Carvel. Now look, these people don't got a lot of money to offer you because the price of eggs is nuts, hon. But I'll buy you an ice cream cake. Roger that, Marty. We'll see you then.
So I bought my daughter an American Girl doll, and I guess I ended up on their mailing list because I just got their catalog with their latest collection of historical characters from the 90s. Couldn't have called it the Millennial Collection, 90s Collection. Guess I'm a historical character. 4th grade. There were 2 Nicoles in the class. Guess who went by Nikki? But it gets worse when you go to the inside. Inflatable chair. Sounds like you farted every time you sit down. Walkman. Don't run, it skips. Chunky cell phone, and wait, a computer that plays dial-up sounds. I'd rather not be triggered by that sound again. So vintage. Do we see this skirt? Yeah. Oh my God. No. American Girl historical figure. 35-year-old historical figure. Why do I have the same skirt as her? And it's a skirt. I don't know what this means, but I don't think it's good. Stop attacking us. It's too soon.
Well, I'm real happy asking you out. I love pizza.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh, I am so bad about talking about myself. Well, you know I'm divorced because I told you when we met on the party line. And I have 3 wonderful, beautiful kids. I have had some legal troubles, I gotta be honest about that. My ex-husband's medical offices were burned to the ground and I was accused of arson. But the prosecution didn't have any evidence. Everything's okay now. What else? Well, oh, I love to cook. Now tell me about you.
About me, okay. Well, I too am divorced. The wife ran off with the gardener. I've got one son. His name is George. He's a sophomore in high school. I am a collector of sorts. Used to be teapots, now it's clocks. Oh, and I love campfires.
You like campfires? I love campfires. I love fires in general. I just get so excited about an open flame. It's kind of like an aphrodisiac. I get real worked up. Excuse me, miss, can we get the check? We'll have the pizza to go, please.
I'm sick on my couch, and God bless my toddler, who's entertaining himself in his fake kitchen. But it must be a thrill to be 2, because he's playing with his fake money, laying it all out, just going about his lolly business, and just pauses to push out a little toddler turd, then continues about his day, counting his dollar bills. Can you imagine just free shitting at a grocery store? Seems kind of exhilarating, to be honest. Oh, thank you. Is this for me? Did you do a poopy?
No.
Stewie, fire up 2 cheeseburgers and a hot dog. Fishbowl? Yeah, we do kids' birthday parties. Yeah, hon, you don't need some formal reservation. Just come on in, I'll get you some lanes and some pizzas for the kids. Okay, see you then, bye. Hon, I don't know what to tell you. We only got the 1 ball with the glitter. If you want one so much, go out and buy it, hon. Stewie, I need 4 packs blue ribbon. Hon, what size shoe do you wear? 14, dang, you got some clown feet. Here you go. The other night I come home from a double shift here at the bowling alley, and the ghosts that live in my house, they're having like a karaoke night. I says, enough is enough. I said, hey, I paid fair market value for this place, and if you want to sing, you can do it when I'm at work. What were they singing? They were singing Peter, Paul, and Mary's Puff the Magic Dragon. They were singing some great harmonies too, man. But hey, I was tired, I had to get some sleep. Hey, Rainbow, honey, you can't wear sandals to bowl. You wear a size 5? Damn, how do you not fall over? Here you go. Dewey, I was just told there's a situation in the men's bathroom that requires some bleaching gloves. Hon, I'm busy, look. I got a line out here for shoes. Sir, no birds allowed in here, hon. No birds. Because it's a health code violation. She's friggin' gorgeous, though. What is that, a macaw? Dewey, give me some grapes and nuts.
Do you ever find yourself at a social gathering when people ask you, so what do you do? And you feel sort of pressure to come up with some great answer. Maybe you feel shame around what it is that you do or you don't do. I used to feel that way. And then I started reframing what it is I do. I am a waitress, yes I am. But I am so much more than that, yes I am. I don't just take orders, serve food, and clean up dishes. I nourish people's minds, their bellies, and their souls. I'm going to serve you the meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Yes, I am. But I'm also going to ask you about your grandmama's recipe. I talked to them. I asked them how their day was. I listened to their stories about their grandkids, their children, their hopes, their dreams. And when they come in to celebrate their anniversary, I bring them a little pie with a candle. And I tell them to make a wish because birthdays are not just for wishing. No, they're not. I want to be the bright spot in their day. So yes, I am a waitress, but I don't just serve pie. I serve enthusiasm. I serve inspiration. I serve joy. And I serve love.
I've been talking so much about myself. I'm sorry. My name is Roberta. I will be your waitress this evening. May I start you with something to drink?
Things that are better than sex. When your leftovers fit exactly in the Tupperware you picked. Ear scabs. They just hit different. Waking up after wearing a pimple patch all night long to see everything it has sucked out of your face. You know. Clean talk. When your windshield wiper perfectly lines up with the beat of the song. When a paper sticker comes off in one piece. A really good poop. That was good for me. Was that good for you?
If you were a scientist, please help me understand this bodily function. Why is it whenever you walk into certain stores, you instantly have to poop? And why is it Michael's? Because I was fine. I was good. And then I entered those beautiful sliding glass doors, and my body's sliding glass doors said it's time. Look, good thing you know where the restroom is in this vicinity because you've been here before in multiple ways. And do they pump something into the air conditioning? Like what is it that, like my body, their store is full of crap that I don't need? I no longer need your services. I've just answered my own question. Thank you. And, isn't that cute? 'Tis the season to go the speed limit. I wish you would use your turn signal. I wish you would use your turn signal. Silent night. Turn off your brights. Jingle bells, your exhaust smells. Who needs that big of a truck? All I want for Christmas is less traffic. Fa la 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 la. You.
Earlier this evening, my best friend Brenda and I took her little daughter Tina to the mall to see her favorite singer. Now, I never heard of the gal before, but her name's Heather, and she was fantastic. And I could see little Tina watching her just in awe. Now, I'm not the kid's mom, but I'm her aunt, and I know her pretty well. I knew what was coming. There we are. We're at the mall. Claire's is right next door. She says, "Hey, Mom, can I go get my ears pierced like Heather?" Me, I'm all about self-expression. So when Brenda asked me what I thought, I said, of course. I said, let her get a pair of studs or something. So Brenda agrees, and we take little Tina over to Claire's, and she's all excited. And this is the part that really gets me. When it was time to get her ears pierced, she asked to hold my. Now look, I might not be cut out to be a mom in this lifetime, but I sure as heck love being an aunt.
Whatever you've been using for shampoo, it's stripping your color. Honey, close your eyes. Stop, honey, Diet Coke. Honey, I have this client. She's been coming to me for 4 years. Every time the woman is in my chair, she's telling me about some new diet she's doing. It's a new product by Paul Mitchell. It's a mousse. It's delicious. This time she tells me she's been doing Slim Fast. She said, Donna, I've been doing it to a T, but I've gained 12 pounds. I said, well, I heard those drinks do have a lot of sugar, but honey, how have you been doing the diet? She said, as instructed, you have one with breakfast, one with lunch, and then a sensible dinner. I said, Georgina, honey, you're supposed to have one as breakfast, one as lunch, and then a sensible dinner. I said, you see, this is why you should just live your life. Now, don't tell anyone I told you that. Honey, baby, sweetie, fairy goddess of love, I'm going to pump up your chair. Put your head to the side. Put your head down. Now put your head back. Now put your head to the side. To the other side. Now look up.
Look, honey, look what I have for you. I told my neighbor Aida that you loved the last one so much she made you another one. Here, take it. This has your name written all over it. Look at this brooch, gorgeous. You like these bracelets? Here, take them. Gorgeous, I'll never wear them. Here, more bracelets. Oh, here's another bracelet. A little piece of Florida. Take it. No lady should ever be without a change purse. Here, take it. Look at this ring. Isn't she gorgeous? Here, take it. Don't wear it in the shower. God forbid you ever need it. Take the neck brace here. That was from my fender bender. These are my favorite pair of earrings, but I want my granddaughter to have them. Here, take them. Would you wear this vest? Aida gave me this, and I don't want to hurt her feelings, but I think it's a little too young for me. Would you like it? Oh, here, take the scarf. Look at this, sweetheart. Looking Glass perfume from Avon. I never wore it. Here, take it. No, please go on, honey. I want you to have it. I have so many fragrances. What is this? I don't even know what's in here. Oh, it's your mother's hair from her first haircut. Here, take it. Look at this gorgeous brooch. Here, take it. Take the brooch. Here's another gorgeous brooch. Take it. Would you wear this? Look at the brooch. Oh, look. The shore has a matching pocketbook. I forgot. Here, take it. And last but not least, I said I wasn't going to cry. I apologize. I don't want you to see your grandmother like this. Here's some snacks for the plane. Here, take 'em. Since the beginning of time, men have been playing the field. Well, guess what, ladies? It's the 1980s, and it's our time. This here is my little black book, and it contains a list of all the men that I go on dates with. On my quest to find a quality husband, I am unfortunately having to kiss some frogs before I meet my prince. But make no mistake, I will not be going out with those frogs again. So I have a system in which I rate them. Now, Frankie, I had given him 5 stars. However, I did have to cross him off my list after our second date because we had a car accident in which his car was totaled. And I cannot date a man that does not have a motor vehicle. That is unacceptable. Now, Phil, I have not gone out with him, and I only know his name because he wears a name tag. But he works at Domino's, and he is awfully good looking. So I'm going to put a smiley face by his name, and I'm going to put TBD for to be determined. I'm thinking about ordering a pizza and then making my move. Ladies, stay organized. Sometimes the road to love takes a little black ink.
Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, the other day my babysitter Samantha was babysitting me and she was talking to her boyfriend Ronnie the whole time on the phone. And so when she got off, she said that she had a very special present for me for being so patient and also so I didn't tell my mom. Guess what she gave me? Now I know you might be thinking, well, that's just an ordinary purse. But guess what? There's treasures inside. Okay, now everyone, close your eyes. Okay, everyone, now you can open them up. It's a little Cabbage Patch doll. And guess what? She's a ballerina. She has little ballerina shoes. Yeah, she's really cool. I named her Cynthia, and she's really beautiful. I love her big curly hair, and it smells really good because I washed it with Suave. Here, I'll pass her around so you can have a better look. Here, Steven. But guess what? That's not all that Samantha gave me. She also gave me jelly bracelets. Yeah, they're pretty cool. She gave me an orange one, lots of yellow ones, there's a hot pink one, and there's even a green one. Yeah, Samantha said that she would take me to the movies with her best friend Steph, so I plan on wearing them when we go. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You guys can pass these around too. Here, Rachel.
Ronnie, man, I'm worried about you. You've been going pretty damn hard on them ginger ales. That there's the 17th one you done had. Why the dang frick you care so much, man? Why do I care, man? You my best friend. I don't want you getting no diabetes. You're right, man. I ought to slow it down because I ain't got a good woman in my life to take care of me if I got to get my toes amputated. Know what I'm saying? Man, if you had any dang brains in that thick skull of yours, you'd be seeing what we all been seeing since we were kids. We see the way Samantha looks at you, man. She loves you. But when have you ever stepped away from that fishing hole for 2 minutes to show her how you feel, man? I freaking told her I loved her, man, and she went back to freaking New York, man. It ain't enough to say I love you, brother. You gotta show her, man. It's probably for the better, man. I mean, I was never good enough for her anyhow, know what I'm saying? Hey, man, y'all talking about Samantha Patterson? Man, why the frick you care? You know her or something?
Yeah, homie, I Ubered her to the airport this morning. She was in my back seat. She's talking about how she just made the biggest mistake of her life. She was crying all that, man. She was crazy, bro.
Jesse, man, come on, let me borrow your debit card. Hey, man, can you take me to the airport? Hey, thanks, man. Look, I'll pay you back next week when my unemployment comes in. Hey, I'll get you for them ginger ales too, brother. Yeah, go get her, man.
Honey, I'm gonna give you some streaks. I think it's gonna look gorgeous. It's a frost cap. So I pulled his hair through these little dots, and then I'm gonna frost you. It's gonna look gorgeous. We're just gonna do some curlers. send you some foil. Honey, your hair's looking good. You're really keeping it up very well. Honey, we're going to crimp you. Are you ready for Halloween? Yeah, I carved a pumpkin the other day. I toasted the seeds. It was wonderful. Oh, yeah, put them on a baking tray. A little bit of oil, salt, and pepper. It's delicious. Looking gorgeous, honey. Honey, do you want me to wax the mustache? Sorry, I don't know you. And I don't talk to strangers about my personal affairs. It would seem your personal affairs intersect with mine. You're the woman who's been asking around town about me. Do you have any information about Denise? I heard your love dedication to her on the radio several weeks ago. That's how I came to learn that she and her 2 friends have been missing for 6 months, and I felt compelled to want to help you. So I was asking around, yeah. But I didn't find out anything, and I think it's best I stay out of it. Please, I'm a desperate man. And that is abundantly clear. Stanley, honey, my friend Deborah here, she's told you. She doesn't have any information. Now, we are very sorry that you're having problems with your girlfriend. Denise and I love each other. Sure, we butted heads sometimes, but our disagreements were more of a difference of opinion, most commonly over what to see at the cinema or what restaurant to dine at. Denise is a seafood lover. I prefer a selection of land. What do you think happened to Denise, Stan? Her family didn't approve of our union. Why didn't they approve? Denise and I were from 2 different worlds. It looks like you may have cracked a case on your own, hon. That's the scenario I've been hoping for. That she just went home. That she didn't say goodbye knowing it would confuse her choice. What's the alternative, you fear? Government involvement. What would the government want with Denise? Denise is a highly intelligent being. If the government found out about her, they would surely want her in their control. Now what about Denise's 2 friends, her bandmates that she disappeared with? Caprice and Louise, that's her brother and sister. They all moved to town together. Denise, Louise, Caprice, God bless. They were living in the van for a time, until each shacked up with a partner. They have a family band, Ocean Scorpions. They would hop around parking lots with the van, rehearsing and busking. Were Louise and Caprice also geniuses vulnerable to government capture? Yes. All 3 siblings have IQs not measurable by westernized testing. Gotcha. They stuck together, though. I take solace thinking she's with them. Now, the night that I heard you on air talking about their disappearance, I heard you mention that their van and their musical instruments were just abandoned in the parking lot of the DQ. The van had been on its last leg a while and was dead when it was found. It was towed and impounded. The instruments? If they hitchhiked out of town or left on foot, I can see leaving them behind, but God, that's the detail that worries me the most. For what it's worth, Stan, I feel Denise is okay. You do? I do. And I feel you're gonna be okay, too. Thank you.
Well then, can I get anyone some key lime pie?
Okay, well, I'm sorry that you broke up with your fiance on Christmas Eve, but I don't know how that's my problem. I've been planning this party for like 3 months. You were supposed to bring the cheese tray, and like, we're all waiting for you.
Samantha, get your ass over here now. We're having cocktails and having fun. It's Christmas.
So put on some lipstick and cry about it later. Cry on the train, but whatever. I'm not making it about me.
You're being mean to her. Come on, Samantha. All we want for Christmas is you.
Right. Well, look, I'm sorry. I know that I sound harsh, but it's Christmas Eve. We love you. We're your friends. And he gave us the ick. I'm sorry. He did. He was weird.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Okay. All I ask is that you just consider coming. Okay. I love you, babe.
Thanks. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
I'm so confused right now and I need time to think. I love you both too. You know what? There's a knock at the door. Let me let you go. I'll talk to you later, okay? I love you. Bye.
So I bought my daughter an American Girl doll, and I guess I ended up on their mailing list because I got their catalog of historical characters from the 90s. Couldn't have called it the Millennial Collection, 90s Collection. Guess I'm a historical character. 4th grade, there were 2 Nicoles in the class. Guess who went by Nikki? But it gets worse when you go to the inside. Inflatable chair. Sounds like you farted every time you sit down. Walkman. Don't run, it skips. Chunky cell phone, and wait, a computer that plays dial-up sounds. I'd rather not be triggered by that sound again. So vintage. Do we see this skirt? Yeah. Oh my God. No. American Girl historical figure. 35-year-old historical figure. Why do I have the same skirt as her? And it's a skirt. I don't know what this means, but I don't think it's good. Stop attacking us. It's too soon.
Honey, baby, sweetie, did you bring in a picture? Great, give it to me. Is this a mugshot photo? No? Okay, just checking. I think we can do something better, honey. Steph, honey, Diet Coke. That is crisp. It's that time of year again when everybody's inviting me to a Halloween party. Honey, I don't have time to run around and get a costume. Besides, I'm dressed like Wonder Woman every day. I have a date the other day with this man. We're sitting at dinner. He starts bad-mouthing his ex, talking about how she didn't do this, she didn't do that, she was crazy. And I'm staring at this man in utter disgust. And he says, what, you looking at me like I got something between my teeth? I says, as a matter of fact, you do. It's right in the middle there. I said, but the look is because I came on this date to get to know you, not your ex, some woman who's not here to defend herself. I said, I think this is really distasteful. He said, well, I guess you're not interested in a second date? I said, honey, I'm not interested in finishing this one. Honey, you better believe I stayed for my dinner because I was starving, but after that, toodaloo. Honey, baby, sweetie, pudding pie, I'm gonna pump up your chair.
Hi, everyone. If I could just please have your attention for a moment, can you please go make sure all the bussers and all the servers are in the kitchen? Everyone here? Okay. So this morning I woke up and I said enough is enough. There has been too much fighting in this kitchen. It is not Christmas-like, and we are going to turn things around. Now, I do want to take some responsibility for my own behavior because I know that there are certain situations that I could probably handle better. Now, there's 3 people standing in this kitchen right now that I need to apologize to because I have been showing you a side of myself that I'm not proud of. Shane, I am very sorry to you. Gerald, I am sorry to you. Patsy, I do offer you my apologies. We all need to remember that we are a family. It is Christmas, and we're going to act like it. So, I am going to be organizing a Nails Diner Christmas party, and we are going to be having a secret Santa gift exchange. I have put everybody's name in this mixing bowl. I'm going to pass it around to y'all, and you all take one name, but don't tell anybody who you got. Okay, pick a name. Okay, Gerald, your turn. Patsy. Okay, Trudy. Georgia. Maxine. Eddie, come get you one. Now it's my turn. I ought to close my eyes. Okay, who will it be? Oh my goodness, this one is folded up so good too. Who is it? Okay, there. Okay, wonderful. That's yeah, that'll be fun. Okay, everyone, let's get back to work and have a good shift.
I wanna go home. I wanna go home.
Love you endlessly. You want.
I think I'm gonna go for a run. This isn't so bad. This is nice. Oh, this is just stupid. Why do people do this? This is dumb. Nope.
There are things in this life that just can't be explained. It all started last night. I had just gotten home from the record store and I was about to watch an episode of Night Court when I got the most overwhelming craving for some Cracker Jacks. I opened the box. I poured some in my hands. But nothing was coming out. So I look at the top of the box and I can see that the prize is sitting there at the top. So I take it out And I notice it's a piece of notebook paper, and I think those folks at Cracker Jack, they're really cheaping out with the prize these days. But I go and I open it up, and I am shocked. It's a handwritten note with some doodles. It says they came for the lobsters. Hans, this box was unopened. I had just gotten it at the grocery store the other day. Now, I can't tell you what it means, but I can tell you this. Cracker Jack is getting a call from me.
To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drop down my balls, till all these bitches crawl. Skeet, skeet.
Now, look, I got a stand-in appointment for my perm over at Hot Luck Salon, and Steph, the receptionist, she called and confirmed it. But the next day, she called me, and she told me that she and Donna got the chicken pox. So then Donna, she gets on the phone, and she says, "Hon, you have my blessing to go over to Thundercuts." And you know, I could have waited, but I really wanted my perm done, so I made an appointment at this Thundercuts, and I didn't know nothing about the place. I get there, and I'm greeted by a woman who looks like a mix between Divine the Drag Queen and Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. She says, "Hi, my name is June. Please call me Judy." I kind of got the feeling she was a witchy woman who was maybe into New Wave. And look, I didn't feel good about going in the first place because I love Donna, but she gave me her blessing. So I sit down in her chair and we start talking. She's doing my hair and she tells me that she's been hearing some rumors coming out of Hot Luck Salon. Now, I don't like talking about gossip, but I sure as heck love to listen. I said, "What you been hearing?" She says, "Well, I have some friends who get their hair done there. And when they were there, the gal who works the desk was getting a whole lot of really weird calls." I said, "Like what kind of calls?" She said, "Well, there was someone who was calling incessantly asking about lobster. The next call was by John Lennon requesting a body wave." Now, I thought that the lobster bit was really strange because I recently found a note in a box of Cracker Jacks talking about lobster. But I called the Cracker Jack company and I talked to a lady named Jacqueline who assured me that it couldn't have been any of their employees, that maybe somebody did it at the grocery store, some kind of jokester, and I've just left it at that. I said, "There's somebody in town playing tricks and I don't think that this is very funny." Then Junie says to me, "I don't think it's a joke at all, and I've got a theory about what's going on." I said, "Well, tell me." She said, "Well, in addition to all of the prank calls, they have been perfectly timed with them getting this new Diet Coke can phone." I says, "Well, what does the phone have anything to do with it?" She says, "Well, I can't say for sure, but my theory is they're getting calls from another dimension." So I just nodded, and I didn't know what to say to that, so I said the first thing that came on my mind. I said, "Do you do nails?" She said, "I do." And then she gave me these chiclets. Get well soon, Donna.
On the carts, Junie on the line. Junie, I.E., not Judy, D.Y. And what service would you like? Purple. Very well. We'll see you today at 4 p.m. Theodore Oliver, please come sharpen my scissors. We're going to start with a cart. My philosophy on life is eat the food, take the trips, do it all. The bloody laundry will be there when you get home. No, I am not punk rock, I am new wave. Theodore Oliver, please bring me Mr. Darcy. My recommendation would be a deep conditioning application. I hear strange things are happening at Hot Luck Salon. Meet Mr. Darcy. I name all of my instrumentation. Raven, darling, how was school? There's some Crispies in the break room.
I couldn't get away.
Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, as all of you know, last week was early release, and my Aunt Deb, she picked me up from school and she took me to Dairy Queen. And guess what I got? A vanilla cone with rainbow sprinkles. Yeah, it was pretty cool. But guess what else? She also took me to this big store and she told me that I could get anything that I wanted. And I was really excited until I started looking around and everything was old and it was broken and it stunk. And I told her that I didn't really see anything I liked. But then she explained that it was a secondhand store and that even though it appeared like everything was old and junky, there was beautiful treasures hidden amongst all the junk. So I searched and I searched and I searched, and guess what, guys? I found my treasure. It's a doll. Yeah, she's really pretty. I really like her. I named her Blair after Blair from Facts of Life. But guess what else? You can take Blair out of her skirt. Look, she's got pink shoes. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But if you think this is cool, check this out. Yeah, she comes with toilet paper. Let me put her back together so I can demonstrate. Okay, so imagine for a second, you're playing with your doll. You sneeze. You have a runny nose. That's okay. Because now you have toilet paper to wipe it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Now that we have completed your consultation, it's time to get to work. Hello, Santa Claus, Theodore. Theodore Oliver, please bring me Mr. Darcy. Hold on. Mommy, can we do the Robert Smith? But of course, it is my specialty. Of course, Mommy can do the Robert Smith. Hello, Santa Claus, this is Theodore. Mummy, can we do the Morsi? Darling, the question is not can I, but will I, and the answer is no. No one speaks ill of Robert. Hello, Thundercats, this is Theodore. Theodore Oliver, please bring me Mary Shelley. And now for the card. Mummy, can we do the David Bowie?
Of course she can do the David Bowie. Mummy, you really should hire someone more competent.
Hello, Thundercats, this is Theodore. Darling, be honest. I don't want you to simply like it. I want you to love it. Wonderful. Theodore Oliver, please pre-book Cynthia.
Another excellent job, Mummy. Dare I say you look pretty in pink.
Hold on. Mummy, can we do Flock of Seagulls?
Funny and very true story. I was taking my kids to lunch a couple of days ago, and I came back to my car, and there was a sticky note on it from a gentleman's name with his phone number, and it said, call me. And it had a smiley face on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, Mom still got it. That's right. I was kind of looking good that day. So I come home and I tell my husband, which I'm not going to call the number, I'm a happily married woman, to which my husband does call the number, and guess who answers? Sergio, who does windshield repairs. Humbled.
Get crazy. California.
A couple of weekends ago, my boyfriend Phil and we spent a fantastic weekend over at his family's lake house. It was very romancing the stone, literally and figuratively, because Phil and we hit the jackpot. We went snorkeling and we found a big old diamond ring. And, Phil's had this dream of sailing around the world, and he's been wanting to buy a sailboat, but he's been making peanuts over at Domino's. And I work at the record store. I'm not making much more. And we really thought we were going to cash in on this dream. Anyhow, I go back to work at the record store after our romance in the stone weekend, and I'm getting ready to tell Trish and Rainbow that I'm heading out on a Florida Keys adventure on a sailboat. And I tell them about the diamond first, but let me tell you, they just had the worst reaction. They said, Deb, that's bad karma, man. It's bad karma. You got to give that ring back. And I didn't even stop for a moment to think about it, but I think it is probably bad karma, and the hippies are right. So even though this ring supposedly belongs to this wild lady who got all wasted and threw it into the water, we have a responsibility to try to find her and give it back. So come the weekend, we're going to go through the phone book and try to find this freaking lady. It's the right thing to do. I guess for now, Kokomo's going to have to wait.
Do I like to online shop? Yes. Do I like to purchase more things than I plan on keeping with every intention of returning them within the return window and then completely forget and end up with clothing that doesn't fit me or look good on me? Apparently.
It was 10 p.m. I had just finished watching an episode of Dynasty. And there was a knock at my door. So I moved to the window and I peered through the curtain. And that's when I saw my best friend Brenda standing on my patio. I opened the door. She was in her nightgown. I said, Brenda, what are you doing? You're going to catch a cold out here. She said, oh, Deb, she said, I've gone and done it this time. I'm in over my head and I need your help. I said, anything. What do you need, Brenda? What? She said, well, I put out 100 invitations for an Avon and Tupperware party, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make that many deviled eggs. I said, Brenda, please don't tell me you told everybody you're going to be serving deviled eggs. She said, I did. She said, but worse than that, Deb, I told them that they were going to be your deviled eggs. I said, oh, Brenda, you got to get the mayonnaise, okay? We'll get through it. Yesterday afternoon, I had just finished up a Richard Simmons workout video, and I turned off the television. I went to go make myself some Crystal Light.
Tonight, a special Unsolved Mysteries report. Mysteries of alien beings.
My gosh darn television had turned itself on and hun. It was not sweating to the oldies with my man. It was an episode of Unsolved Mysteries. But even freakier than that, the episode was about an alien abduction. And my best friend Brenda, she claims to have witnessed an alien abduction a few months back in the parking lot of a Dairy Queen. Now, hon, I had shrugged her off. I thought maybe she was stressed out. But I'm rethinking the whole thing. I don't know if it was some sort of divine intervention, a sign that I ought to watch my back, but let me tell you something, Hans. Those little aliens, they're not getting this gal. I will kick, I will scream, I'm not going to space.
Hey, Britt. It's Brittany, bitch. Is there anything our PA can get you? We can ask him to do anything.
Frappuccino.
Of course, yeah. Hey, do you know how to make a frappuccino? I don't know how. I need you to figure it out. Okay. I've got your track ready if you're ready to lay down your vocals. It's kind of boring. It's missing something. Okay, what if I like... Hey, I don't know your name, but shh. No, wait. Do that again. Do it again. Play the track.
Baby, can't you see?
I'm thinking maybe you should finish that frappuccino, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, can you hold on just a second? I'm getting a phone call. Yeah, just a second.
I think I can phone a friend in this case.
Huh. They both hung up. Oh, okay.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Melissa Mandel, reporting to you live with Neon News. I am here at the Dolly Parton Lookalike Contest at Wild Out Record Store, where they are just about to announce the contestants. And what I can tell you from standing in this room is that the energy is electric. How was that? Hi, y'all. I'm Roberta Jones. Hi, my name is Gail Underwood, and everything I'm wearing from head to toe is designer and highly valuable. Ask me how much I paid for it all. See me after the show.
Good evening, y'all. My name is Caroline Dunn, and some of y'all might recognize me from winning the Dolly Parton Lookalike Contest at the Moose Lodge. Well, I'm so happy to be at the Dolly Parton Lookalike Contest tonight at Wild Out Records, and I intend to keep my title. Hi, good evening, y'all. My name is Brenda Donahue. Put that down, Tina. Put that down. Can I take that from you? Thank you so much. Tina, honey, better put down that ashtray or you are not getting Dairy Queen. Sorry, y'all, my daughter was picking up an ashtray. What I meant to say was if y'all need any Avon products, you come see me after the show. Well, my name is Van Helga, but my friends, they call me Marcy. You can call me Marcy too. My name is Roxanne, and I didn't have a blonde.
Hey, তুমি নাইট ডিউটি করবা?
জি স্যার।
তুমি নাইট ডিউটি করবা?
জি স্যার। মাঝে মধ্যে একটু মুখের উপরে না করে দিবি, তাইলে আর সাহস তো পারবো না। তো কিছু কইতে পারছ না।
আমি ডক্টর, আমি দিয়ে দিচ্ছি, তুমি একেবারেই ব্যথা পাবে না, মনে হবে পিপিলিকা কামড় দিয়েছে। হ্যাঁ
আখি, তুমি সারা দিন ডিউটি করছো, এখন যদি সারা রাত ডিউটি করো তাহলে সকালে ডিউটি করবা কিভাবে?
আমার সাথে নাইট ডিউটি করবা, তোমার আমার পাশাপাশি ওয়ার্ডে, আমাদের বারবার দেখা হবে। এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাত কেটে আমার ভালোবাসাকে আমি জয় করব।
আরে কি পাগলামি করছিস?
একদম ছুরিতে আসবা না।
কি রে, জামা কাপড় চেঞ্জ করছ নাই? আমি তো তোর লেগে দাঁড়াতে পারুম না, তাড়াতাড়ি চেঞ্জ কর।
তুই জায়গা, আমি যাবো না। সুন্দর করে তোমার মাথাটা এমন করে ম্যাসাজ করে দেব, আর তুমি সুন্দর করে ঘুমায় যাবো।
মাশাআল্লাহ মাশাআল্লাহ, কি সুন্দর ছেলে।
বাসা নিয়ে গেলেই সেন্সলেস হয়ে যায়, বাসা নিয়ে গেলেই সেন্সলেস হয়ে যায়।
আচ্ছা, আপনি একদম টেনশন করবেন না, আপনি বাইরে ওয়েট করুন। কাকে?
মিস্টার নার্স, আমার চাচা এই হসপিটালের মালিক। আপন চাচা আমাকে অনেকবার বলছে ডক্টর হইতে।
তুমি জানো ওকে কি বললা?
বললাম যে ভিজিটিং আওয়ারের টাইম হয়ে গেছে, রিপোর্টগুলো কালেক্ট করা দরকার।
তোগুলোকেই পারবো, তোরা সহজ সরল তো। আমগুলোকে কওয়ার সাহসও পাইবো না আর আমরা করুমো না। তোগুলোকেই পারবো, তোরা সহজ সরল তো। আমগুলোকে কওয়ার সাহসও পাইবো না আর আমরা করুমো না।
নো, আমি কোনো ইনজেকশন দিব না, কোনো ক্যানোলা হবে না।
আপনি ভয় পাবেন না, সব পেশেন্টরা একটু ভয় পায়।
ডিউটি রাইখা পাশের ওয়ার্ডে ডিউটি চলতেছে, তুমি এখানে কথা বলতে আসছো? কোম্পানি কি তোমার বেতন?
কি দাঁড়ায় আছো কেন?
লিফটের জন্য।
লিফটে অন্য নার্সরা উঠে নামে, দেখো না।
একটু কাছে আসো, কাছে আসো, আসো। এই দেখছো কমিউনিকেশন কত কাছাকাছি চলে আসছে এখন।
না না, এই পেশেন্ট আমি হ্যান্ডেল করতে পারবো না, আমি মিস্টার নার্সকে ডাকছি। না না, এই পেশেন্ট আমি হ্যান্ডেল করতে পারবো না, আমি মিস্টার নার্সকে ডাকছি।
শোনো, নার্সিং করতে আসছো, নার্সিংটাই মন দিয়ে করবা। অন্য নার্সরা আশেপাশে চিপা চাপা ডাকলে।
এই তুমি কে?
স্যার, আমি রাহাত।
তোমার কাজ কি?
কিছু বলবা?
না মানে আজকে আমার নাইট ডিউটি আছে।